Sylvia here, and today I'm doing a Q&A video as requested by many people. I guess you guys want to know a little bit more about me, and I want to know a little bit more about you. So you can also answer the questions below in the comment section so we can chit chat about things. So the first question is from Via Thoy, and she asks, meet and greet in Toronto soon? Hell yeah! I actually think I'm having a meet and greet sometime the end of this month, sooner than later. I think it might be on next Friday at the Eaton Center, but I don't have all the details yet. But when I do, I will let you guys know. Follow me on social media and I'll announce it there for sure. But for the time being, clear up your next Friday. Next question is by Allison.hood.56, and she asks, what advice do you have for college freshmen? I think the most important advice that I have is that you really have to be independent and manage your own time accordingly. Unlike high school, there isn't someone to hold your hand and ask you and remind you about your assignments. You are on your own. If you don't get your assignment in on time, your prof does not give a crap. They will give you a 0. Apaloozi asks, hard or soft tacos? I am a hard taco kind of girl. I like the crunch of it. I know a lot of people don't like hard tacos because they feel like it falls apart very easily. I'm just saying that you're eating it wrong. Judy Z asks, what do you do for a living other than YouTube? Or are you just from a rich family? LOL. Well, I have a job and I go to school, and I also do some other things on the side like marketing consulting for brands, etc. And I don't come from a rich family. My family is actually not at all rich. So I like to keep myself busy and do a bunch of things because, I don't know, I don't like being bored. I love doing a whole bunch of different things. My name is RT asks, the thing on your left is a weapon. What is it and how do you use it? The thing to my left is this water bottle. I would fill it up with acid and spray it at the people that wants to fucks with me. Come at me, bro. Karen X Tran asks, can you speak Vietnamese to us? I'm not very good at speaking Vietnamese. I mean, like, I don't speak it fluently at all or anything like that, but I can be like, Ang Pho. I don't know, like that's about it. Kawaii Cow X3 asks, where do you find fashion inspiration? I find fashion inspiration literally from everywhere, like Instagram, music videos, you know, just pop culture, people on the street, people that work in retail stores, everywhere. I love following fashion people on Instagram though, so let me know who your favorite fashion people are on Instagram. I would love to check them out and follow them. Ms. Kath _ asks, as someone with Asian parents, pursuing a career in fashion or anything other than medicine, law, or business is not even an option. How did you convince your parents into allowing you to follow your dreams? I mean, technically for me, like what I do is still part of business. It's just like, you know, incorporated beauty and fashion into it, which is awesome. And I love business. But in the general sense of wanting to pursue something that your parents do not necessarily approve of, I think that you should just chase the dreams that you want and just prove to them that you can do it. You don't need to fight with them about it. You don't need to blibber blabber about it, but you need to show them the actual proof that you are passionate about something and willing to work really, really hard for something, and show them the results that come with it. I would say that my parents are pretty like chill. You know, they really let me do my own thing, which I really appreciate, that they didn't hold me back from wanting to do what I want to do. But I can relate on the fact that my grandparents were not very happy when I chose to go to college before going to university, and for them, they did not see me as someone who succeeded. I am the oldest grandchild on both of my mom and dad's side, so they really had high hopes for me to, like, you know, I guess lead the way and show all my cousins like how to go about things. So in those 3 years, I could really tell that, you know, whenever I came back to visit my grandparents, they were not really happy when they were like, oh, like how's school going, and like I would explain to them, you know, what I'm doing, and I know that they were trying to, like, you know, be nice about it, but I could see behind their eyes that they weren't happy with what I was doing. But when my YouTube and career life started picking up and I was able to really, you know, live on my own and live the lifestyle that I wanted and needed help from no one, that is when they kind of realized that, you know, I know what I'm doing and I'm passionate about what I do, and it doesn't really matter whether it's in medicine or law, as long as I'm able to see success and do these things and hit milestones in my life that are important, then that's when they kind of realize that, hey, okay, maybe she didn't take the typical route, but she's still able to achieve what others can, if not more. So I think it's up to you to really show people what you are capable of, and nothing is better proof than just doing it and showing them that you've succeeded at something. Shane Scully asks, who's your favorite YouTuber? I think the person that I watch the most is Judy from It's Judy Time, but I watch her vlog channel like every single day. Her babies are so cute and I really like her as a family. I think they're really sweet. So yeah, every single day during dinner I watch their vlog. Sherry.Chan asks, how do you stay positive and how do you deal with haters? I think dealing with haters and staying positive comes a lot from within yourself, and just being comfortable with who you are and what you've accomplished in yourself, and focusing on yourself and realizing that people who hate on you for whatever reason are people that just have way too much free time and are not focused on bettering themselves as people. So for me, I look at it as like, you know what, they can say whatever they want to say about me, but at the end of the day, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, like I know what I've accomplished, and those are things that people can never take away from me, nor can they ever deny that. So I think once you're comfortable with yourself, you know, you don't take in the opinions of all the sheeps out there. I only value the opinions of people who I respect. So everyone else just doesn't matter to me. However, if you catch me on a bad day, I will say something mean to you if you're gonna say something mean to me. M_Mealy Lulu asks what my favorite ice cream flavor is. I am obsessed right now with the matcha green tea soft serve from Uncle Tetsu's Matcha Cafe in Toronto. If you guys live in Toronto, I am there more often than I should be. This question's by I'm Julie T, and she asks, I remember you said that you have some anxiety, and I was wondering what you do to cope with it and how you work with it so it doesn't hinder how you live your life. So this is something that definitely is a big personal part of me. As some of you guys know, I've dealt with anxiety for a little while now, but I would say in the past years when it got really bad, where it was really hindering like the way I was living my life. I was not doing things that I used to. I didn't want to go out, and it was very much like hindering my daily lifestyle. So that's why at the beginning of the year I made that promise to myself that I would not let anxiety take over my life anymore, and I went to therapy for that. I mean, it's not some sort of miracle fix, but they do teach you some techniques that you can apply so that, you know, you can kind of do the things that you didn't do or that anxiety stopped you from doing. But I think the biggest thing I've learned from it is that the situations that trigger my anxiety may still trigger my anxiety, but I've taught myself to be able to overcome it and like manage my anxiety through that situation rather than completely avoid it altogether. And avoidance is one thing that you do not want to fall into when you're having anxiety, because that's just a very bad path, because then you're just avoiding a lot of things in life. And you do have to force yourself to do things that you're uncomfortable with, but you just have to know that you will get through it and you will be able to manage through it, and using the techniques for you to be able to manage through it. But I mean, there's just so much to go with it, so I can't explain it in this one video, but if you guys are interested, let me know and I can kind of tell you guys like the whole story behind it, just go more in depth about it. So that's all the questions I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys again soon. See ya! Good morning, everyone. I don't think I've ever talked to you guys so early in the morning before. So you're gonna see a whole different side of me, because I'm not really a morning person.